Ladies and gentlemen, the French people got Discord. Discord was fined 800,000 euros or 830,000 US dollars for breaking the law. Backstory: on November 10th, Discord got a wonderful fine from a couple of French fellas from an organization called CNIL. Now, I cheated in my French class, so bear with me on this pronunciation. The CNIL is the Commission Nationale de l'Informatique et de la Liberté. That was awful. That was a solid pass in my books, though. So the CNIL fined Discord because they broke GDPR. Now, if you don't know already, Discord is a voice over IP and instant messaging server. Just kidding. The important context that you should know about is that Discord breached GDPR, which means General Data Protection Regulation. It's basically the rules for protecting your privacy and your valuable data. It's actually a good thing. So I'm going to talk about the big sanctioned breaches that Discord did. Now, these breaches range from old people won't know what's going on to Discord just pissing me off by being stupid with security again. So now let me put on my little glasses and I'll pull up with a lawyer persona. Article 25.2 of the GDPR. Failure to ensure data protection by default. Now, this article is catering to the boomers, or people who aren't used to Discord's normal behavior, and just as a note, for the complex stuff, the law stuff, I'm not going to read off the article because I have no idea what's going on, so I just kind of did some paraphrasing. But this one is a banger. When a user logged into a voice room closes the Discord application window by clicking on the X icon at the top right of the window in Microsoft Windows, they actually put the application in the background and stay logged into the voice room. However, in Microsoft Windows, clicking on the X at the top right of the last visible application window will exit the application for the vast majority of applications. Anyways, the CNIL thought it wasn't cool that if you press on the X button, you don't actually leave Discord and it gets minimized, and they got slapped with a massive fine. Now, here's a crazy opinion. This is actually kind of good, but also a bit annoying because I like when people don't get snooped on because they think Discord is closed. However, I personally cannot wait until all my friends just randomly leave the Discord call, they join back and they say, I just closed Discord again, my bad. But now we're on to the next one. Article 5.1.e of the GDPR. Failure to define and respect a data retention period appropriate to the purpose. Whatever the heck that means, but I got it. Basically, when the CNIL was going buck wild on Discord, they found that Discord didn't really have anything to deal with inactive accounts, and there was no written policy explaining what happens to your data, and Article 5.1.e of the GDPR says a whole bunch of whack stuff, but I'll just distill it down to the intellect of Discord users falling for free nitro scams. Personal data should not be kept for a long time, unless it's kept for research or statistical purposes. And CNIL, or Senile, that's actually kind of good, CNIL found 2.474 million French user accounts that were inactive for more than 3 years, and 58,000 accounts that were inactive for more than 5 years. So basically just inactive accounts holding on to user data. Now, since Discord got slapped with a hefty fine, Discord now has added a written data retention policy that makes it so that accounts that are inactive for 2 years will be deleted. So once again, kind of protecting your privacy. But I remember people getting a little upset about losing their old accounts, and my brother, having more than one Discord account is a mistake. Trust me, I have 3 Discord accounts and I wish I was banned off this platform already. I've been trying, but it hasn't happened. Next up, this one's a fancy one. Article 13 of the GDPR. Failure to comply with the obligation to provide information. And I'm gonna be honest, I got no clue what they mean by this by just that title alone, but this is basically like when a power tripping Discord mod mutes you for spam, and then when you ask, when are you gonna be unmuted? They just ban you for staff disrespect. This breach is mainly just CNIL saying, y'all didn't have good enough info on your data retention periods, which basically was already included in the last breach. Basically, CNIL just wanted Discord to pay a little bit more money. And obviously, since Discord hates paying money and wants you to buy Discord Nitro all the time, they fixed this. Article 32 of the GDPR. Failure to ensure the security of personal data. Now, this one is just crazy and it's absolute bonkers, but Discord got fined because you could have a password of 6 characters with just numbers and letters, and you might think that that is kind of mighty stupid, but let's pull up a little fun website. This is my favorite game to pass time. And with a random password like lowercase L9N8A3, it would take someone 4 days to crack your password. That's nothing. Now, Discord got fined because that's just simply unacceptable. unacceptable. 4 days is super short. So Discord should try to make users have a stronger password. And as a result, you now need to have a password of at least 8 characters that have 3 of the 4 things: uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, or symbols. And just to explain why this kind of makes sense, just getting that password, my old password of lowercase L9N8A3, and adding an exclamation mark and a capital W increases the cracking time to 12 years. So if you combine the strong password with Discord deleting inactive accounts after 2 years, you have a pretty good way of securing your personal information on Discord. And finally, what makes this even better is that Discord has actually implemented a system where if you get 10 failed login attempts, you need to solve a CAPTCHA, so this makes it a little more expensive to crack your password and a little bit harder. So very good, but that doesn't last long because we're now on Article 35 of the GDPR that was breached: failure to carry out a data protection impact assessment. Now, whatever a data protection impact assessment is, who cares, right? We know that Discord has around 390 million registered users, and for cybercriminals, that's a lot of information to sell online in case of a data breach. That is a fat paycheck. Now, you would hope that Discord would feel responsible for all this personal information and perhaps get some outside help in some sort of data protection impact assessment. And that assessment is basically just saying, what risks are there with your personal information being on Discord? And you know what Discord said? It was not really necessary to carry out a data protection impact assessment. I don't know if Discord is really incompetent, but like, did none of their staff take an ethics course in college or something? I know with engineering, you have to take multiple ethics courses that make you think, what happens to the general public if I do something? If I cheap out on a streetlight and use paper mache instead of aluminum, right, to just save the company money, will that streetlight tip over in a rainstorm, killing a small family of 5? I would hope not. But developing anything physical or virtual, like the case of Discord, requires considering the outcome of the project to the general public. With engineering, the number one thing you need to worry about is the safety of the general public. If it's something that's not safe, you don't make it. Now, obviously, if you work for a military company, you have to do a little bit of ethics gymnastics to convince yourself that making a missile to blow up thousands of people is a good thing. I should probably not get political on this channel. But anyways, let's get back to Discord. It's really upsetting to see that Discord didn't think it was necessary to do one of these data protection impact assessments, especially when they have over 350 million pieces of user information. That's a lot of information, and I think Discord should feel more responsible for all that info and at least do something. But it's okay now, because Discord just had to pay a whole bunch of money to the CNIL, and now they're gonna start doing it, hopefully. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe Discord likes paying money to random people, and if that's the case, Discord, you guys have my PayPal anyways, so you know, hit a brother up. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of the end of the video. I just wanted to say that now Discord has been fined 800,000 euros, we should probably start hijacking our parents' credit cards and start paying for Nitro again, because, you know, that's what Discord wants. That's what we have to do as consumers. And someone told me to end the video while high on crack. Well, I one-up you. I'm gonna end this video by playing a sweet guitar riff from RuneScape. Yeah, anyways, if you want to book me for guitar lessons, just hit me up. Anyways, I love you. Mwah!